Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Chandler, the Geek Slays, and welcome back to the Scuffed As Podcast, episode 135. Back for part 4 of the Creator Clash with everybody's favorite artist, the wonderful OneEyedBanddit. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm all right. It's been a weird week, but meh. No one's here for me.
Yeah.
They're here for this bracket. No one's here for me. They'll come listen to me rant on my Twitch streams if they need to hear my bullshit problems.
Okay.
But, so I don't know if you've seen any of the episodes since we've started doing this or how well I explained it to you. So, yeah, I'm not the best. Go ahead.
I understand the general idea.
Okay. Yeah. I've had to do the explanation every week because I'm terrible at explaining what the thought process here was over text. It's a weird idea.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
Okay.
So,
do I just pick, or do we have to, are there factors that we're thinking about here?
So it is entirely however you want to base it. The only reason I'm really here is to go over the creators, and then if there's a creator you don't know, try to explain what they do, why they're on the list. Some guys are on the list just because of, one thing that they've done. Others are, Ninja, where they were, the biggest name in content creation for years. So they're there for that reason. But it is entirely up to you. I'm not going to try to bias it much, other than I have for a few creators, but it doesn't always work. So
no, it's okay.
I gotta try, though. I gotta fight for my guys sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
no, I'm on your side.
Awesome. But I guess we gotta start this off with the first matchup: Ninja versus Valkyrae.
Okay, I know who both of these people are.
Yeah.
Honestly, the stuff I've heard about Ninja is just so offhand that I don't know if I'm a fan. I don't know if that's going to upset some people, but, I think he doesn't make content for, kids.
Ninja's weird because, he started off making content that very much was not for kids. Then when he blew up, he changed everything about how he was making his content so it was more kid-friendly. And then now he's kind of back to not being kid-friendly anymore, which is weird because most of his audience became children, where before it was, young adults. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's made some weird business decisions. I guess it worked out, though, because the dude's made of money now, so guess it worked out.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I'll watch YouTube drama videos so I can keep updated.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's probably where I'm getting a lot of this information from. But okay, obviously I love Valkyrae.
Yep.
How can you not love her?
Valkyrae's great. Oh, I'm not wearing my Valkyrae shirt. I should have. Whoops.
Oh.
Eh.
Okay, well, I'm choosing Valkyrae.
That tracks. That's kind of where I thought this was going. Ninja was going to fall eventually. He just kept getting really easy matchups.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
He's a name everybody knows, and then two, he's decent at what he does, and he keeps getting paired with people who are just on TikTok, which there's nothing against being on TikTok. It's just when that's the only place you make content, you're not really putting yourself out there for people to know you. Also, again, this website is awful. I marked Valkyrae the winner 3 minutes ago. It's still loading. Why?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is terrible. This has happened every time. The first person we try to submit scores for, it just does. There we go. Okay.
Oh, yes, it showed up.
God, that took way too long. All right. Second matchup, we got the Odd Ones Out versus KSI.
Okay, I need a brief reminder of the Odd One Out, because I've heard of them.
Okay. The Odd Ones Out he is a YouTuber who is basically just an illustrator. So he will tell stories about his life, but draw them out and animate them and all of that. So that is the Odd Ones Out. And I guess KSI at this point's a boxer mostly. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a fan of KSI. I'm pretty sure he's done some like questionable stuff.
I'm sure he probably has. I'm not even gonna.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Odd One Out because we love an illustrator. We love an artist.
That's fair, and I think the Odd Ones Out is the last of the animators that's still in the bracket. So,
what about Jaden?
Jaden got eliminated in the first round for somebody. I don't remember who.
That's so sad.
A streamer that's in phase. So the first guy I had on to do this doesn't really watch YouTube. He mostly watches Twitch.
Oh, okay.
So like if it was a streamer up against a YouTuber, the streamer just won, which is why Jacksepticeye also got eliminated.
Damn it.
Yeah, it was tough. It was not the most ideal. Next, this might be a spot where we have two you don't know of.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, so Nikhil Clayton is, again, mostly just a TikToker. Does funny Marvel skits. So, like, he'll cosplay as a Marvel character and then do weird skits about that and just talks about comic books. Kenny Beecham, or King of the Fourth Quarter, is pretty much a sports YouTuber. Mostly talks about basketball, though. So playing 2K, just talking about the actual sport of basketball, that kind of stuff.
I'm not a sports person.
Fair. Are you a Marvel person, though?
I'm also not, but I understand where Marvel people come from.
Fair.
I understand it.
Fair.
So I think I'm going to go for that.
Okay. Nikhil with another upset. I love that so much. Makes me so happy.
Okay, good.
Next we have maybe the easiest one for you. We've got Courage JD up against Markiplier.
Yeah, the obvious choice. Like, is this even a question? I think Markiplier is gonna win this entire thing.
That's kind of my hope. It's kind of my hope.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely Markiplier.
I mean, just based off of like what Unis Honest was, I want Markiplier to win. The whole idea behind Unis Honest is so, I don't know if it's because I'm a creator myself, so I like see how much deeper that was than just deleting the channel. Like, it was so much more than that, and it was such a moment in time that you almost, if you didn't experience it, it will mean almost nothing to you. You had to be there for it. And that's something most content creators can't say about what they do.
Yeah. And I don't know, I think his like takes on things are really good too. Like, like, I always agree usually with what he says.
Yeah. So. He was on Logan Paul's podcast the other day.
He was?
Yeah, he was on Impulsive. Yep, he was. I don't see an issue with it. Like a couple weeks ago, probably within the last month. Okay, so I don't see it as that big of a deal. Logan's not a great person. Well, at least he wasn't years ago.
Did he get charged for sex trafficking?
No. I don't think either of the Pauls. I'm pretty sure. I think
I heard that he did.
I don't think.
Or he was involved with it.
I don't know about that. I guess maybe. I don't think that's Logan Paul.
Maybe it's Jake.
Could be, or maybe it was.
Honestly, they're the same person to me.
See, to me, they're not, because Jake, like back in 2016, when they were both doing all of those really shitty things, like Logan's video in the Japanese suicide forest, that was the big issue most people had. Logan Paul's like tried to become a better person, and you can tell. Like, he acts different now. Jake just kind of doubled down on it. So, like, Logan's trying to be okay. So if Oh, so it was Jake that was accused of sexual assault.
Okay, it was Jake. Okay.
Not
okay.
Logan. Okay. I was like, damn, I didn't know that.
Heard, well,
Whoa.
the more you know.
Yeah.
But I saw Logan's podcast where they were talking about Andrew Tate, and I was like, wow, I agree with them for once in my life.
Yep. Like, Logan's becoming a different being almost. I did love the Andrew Tate podcast, though. Jake was on that one, and Jake was like trying to line up a boxing match with Andrew Tate, and Logan just telling him, you better beat his ass, but I guess if you don't, then I will, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Which I just find hilarious.
Yeah,
but
there's definitely like a shift there that's happening, I think.
Yeah, at least with Logan. Jake's still just Jake, which isn't great, but you don't have to follow Jake. I damn sure won't.
That's fair.
Other than when I see him trending on Twitter every once in a while, it's like, oh, what did he do now? Oh, he's just still
literally.
a douchebag. Okay. But when Mark was on Logan's podcast, he was talking about, like, the amount of money that he's earned. And he's like, the reason I like to talk about it is because, like, it feels unfair. I've made more money than I could have possibly imagined. And, you know, he was asked, you know, what do you do with most of it? And he's like, I give it away. I donate it. I don't make a spectacle out of it, but I do. I just give most of it away. I don't need it. Like, I'm good. Yeah. Which, I think I hate the articles that try to tell you how much people make, but for some reason people are assuming Mark makes $38 million a year, which doesn't sound too far off is the part that bugs me. Mostly, he was talking about the merch sales for Unis Honest during the live stream. He was like, during the final live stream we did before we pushed the delete button, there was a point where we had our merch company purchased every single black hoodie in North America. So that it took us 6 months to fulfill all of the orders. Like, if that's a sign for how much we made there, it's like, Jesus.
Yeah.
That's insane. But it makes sense. Unis Honest spoke to a lot of people.
Yeah, no, exactly.
But I think that was the most we were going to talk about a single creator today, probably.
I don't know.
Next, we got Pokimane versus Hacksmith.
I don't know who Hacksmith is.
Okay, so Hacksmith, his entire YouTube channel is built around him creating things from movies and TV shows and comic books. So, like, he legitimately made a lightsaber, like an actual functioning lightsaber. He's made, you know, Thor's hammer that's actually, like, only able to be picked up by, in a certain way. So, only by certain people because they're the only ones who'd know. He just shows people how to make all the cool stuff they see in movies, you know, which is cool. And then Pokimane's the biggest female streamer on the planet.
Yes.
So
I'm gonna go for Pokimane.
Yeah.
Because
Pokimane's great.
She is.
I'm not allowed to say that though.
Why?
Because I'm a guy. If a guy likes Pokimane, it's only because they're attracted to her. Them's the rules of the internet.
I hate that.
That's why I'm not allowed to talk about how much I like Valkyrae and Pokimane, because I get made fun of for it.
Well, I am, and I love them.
Fair.
Yes.
They deserve it. They deserve it.
Yeah.
All right, next we have Straw Hat Goofy versus Binging with Babish.
I don't know who Straw Hat Goofy is.
Straw Hat Goofy is basically TikTok's movie guy. He's basically just a movie reviewer that reviews every movie that comes out. Like, and his whole thing is just sharing movies with people. Cool time, but TikToker.
Yeah.
So, doesn't
And then
shock
Bitching
me.
with Babish, he makes food, right?
Yeah, he cooks food that was like in movies or TV shows or video games. Yeah.
I like that. That's cool. I'm going for him.
Babish is great. Babish is great. Straw Hat, you had a great run. I'm shocked you made it as far as you did, if I'm being completely honest. All right, next we have Food Theory versus Ms. Kiff.
I don't know either of these people.
So, have you heard of the YouTube channels like Game Theory and Film Theory? Matt Pat's YouTube channels?
Oh, yeah.
Food Theory is Matt Pat's third channel where he talks about, you know, video game and movie food or just like weird stuff about fast food restaurants. It's just like Game and Film Theory, just with food.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah. And then Ms. Kiff's just a Twitch streamer that I honestly don't know much about. It's just a large creator. I had to put them on the list.
Okay, we're gonna go for Food Theory.
Let's go. The only one of Matt Pat's channels left on the list.
Yeah, what the
Feels
heck?
bad.
How did this one make it this far?
Because the other ones got eliminated and people felt bad, so they just kept moving Food Theory
Oh.
on. Next, we got Elite Takes, who is a sports TikToker, up against probably the worst matchup you could draw if you just talk about sports on TikTok, which is PewDiePie, the king of YouTube.
Yeah.
It's a tough
I mean,
matchup.
I haven't always like agreed with PewDiePie. I've watched it for
Fair.
a very long time, so I can like fully say that like I have seen a lot of his content. But
Yeah.
right now his Japan vlogs are so good. They
Yep.
are just so satisfying. And like I think he's really found a great way to vlog without it being super invasive, which is nice.
Sure.
So yeah, we're gonna go for him.
It makes sense. I think we had to talk about this for almost an hour last week about just PewDiePie and his, you know, like he's not always been great. He's said
No.
some shitty things, but I also think that, I mean, from the outside looking in on PewDiePie, it looks bad. But like if you actually watch PewDiePie ever, you realize like he was, for the most part, normally either not thinking about it or trying to make a joke, which I know isn't an actual excuse, but he also realizes when he fucks up and goes, "Oh, my bad. I made an
And he's
error
also like
here."
a European guy, right?
Right.
So that probably has some sort of effect on that.
Our worlds are very different. I don't think we tend to always realize that, but
Yeah.
the U.S. and Switzerland are not the same. Or Sweden, whatever, wherever PewDiePie's
Yeah,
from.
yeah, Sweden. He's Scandinavian.
Wrong S country, I'm sorry.
I don't like his workout content though. I always skip through it. I can't watch it.
I didn't know he posted workout content now.
He'll sometimes like put his workouts in his vlogs. And it's like I get secondhand embarrassment. I can't watch it. I don't know what it is.
Fair. Yeah, that's weird.
yeah.
I don't know if I could watch anybody just working out. That seems weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I think he's like just like he likes talking about it, which is understandable.
Fair.
But I just can't watch him do it. I can't. I don't know.
You're supposed to be the scrawny gamer guy. What are you doing? No.
Yeah, I came here for little clips of Marzia in Japan, not to watch you work out.
Damn. I see how it is.
Yeah.
But all right.
I miss Marzia so much. I wish she still had her YouTube channel.
I don't know what happened there. I have kind of fallen out of watching YouTube videos for the most part.
Okay.
I just don't have time. Like I try, but like you get, 30, 40 creators that you want to watch. It's like I don't have time to watch any of it, so I guess I'm not going to.
True. Yeah. I like only watch YouTube. I don't watch TV.
See, I'm either watching YouTube or the majority of the time the actual intake of content that I get is normally TikTok. Because, short breaks, TikTok's easier. So.
Yeah, that's true.
That's normally where I am.
And if there's nothing good on YouTube, then you can just go to TikTok.
Right. So. But it's been weird because I used to watch like hours of YouTube a day. And now it feels like I barely open the app.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yeah.
Huh.
It's wild.
I like have to. I go home and I'm like, Markiplier posted a video. Thank God I needed this.
See, it's I also just wonder how much of it's because I'm on the other end, like creating
Maybe.
content for it, where it's just
Yeah.
like, I just want to not do this right now. I want to go over here and relax and do nothing, which is weird because I could do that with YouTube. I don't know. I just don't have the motivation to open that app anymore.
Hmm.
It'll come back eventually. It always does, but eh.
Yeah.
But moving on, we have Creator versus Booga.
Okay, I don't think I know like any of the rest of these people.
Uh-oh. Okay. That's okay. I think the majority of them I can talk about. So Creator is a Australian YouTuber and Twitch streamer. Really blew up during Fortnite, because that's when most people seem to. Just a really wholesome dude. Used to be known for having the best mustache in all of the internet. And then he shaved it off for some reason.
Oh.
Weirdo. And then Booga also is a streamer. The reason people know him is when Fortnite did that really big tournament a couple years ago where like the winner won $30 million. That's the kid who won.
Oh.
So, yeah. You got a wholesome content creator versus a guy who was good at a video game for a while.
I'm gonna go for the wholesome content creator.
Creator's great. I haven't, again, watched much of his content in like 2 years, but yeah. All right.
Okay.
Next, we got Hold the Elevator. He's a TikTok skits guy. He'd just make skits. The ones that actually blew up were normally like, they were titled The Friendly Serial Killer. So he was like pretending to be a serial killer, and like the way the camera was shot, it was like he was surprised that you were still awake and alive. So he's being all kind to you whilst planning to kill you. It was kind of hilarious. And then Corinna Kopp is a streamer now. She was in like David Dobrik's vlogs back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know.
I would say probably. You probably
What
at least have
happened
heard
with
of her. She started streaming on her own, and then the last thing I know she did, because everybody talked about it, because she made like $1 million in a day because she started an OnlyFans. And
Good for her.
yeah, everybody talked about it because it did. She came out and was talking about how she made like $1 million the day she signed up, which is
Wow.
nuts. I want to make $1 million.
We love
in
a girl
day,
boss.
right? Like, damn. I want to make
Yeah.
$1 million in a day.
Yeah. What the heck? I'm gonna go for Corinna because I will always go for the ladies.
Fair. Hold the Elevator's Cinderella story run finally comes to an end. I don't know how he got there, to be honest. But it is what it is. Next, we got Laserbeam, who is a Fortnite YouTuber from Australia. Him and Creator and a couple other Australian YouTubers used to be in a group, kind of like FaZe. It was called Click. He was probably the biggest creator there. Merc Music's mostly a Call of Duty YouTuber, but he also like has a second channel where all he does is like play guitar and music and stuff. I don't know. He's one of
Honestly,
my favorites on the list, so I don't know.
Okay. Okay, I'll vote for him then.
Let's go. Again, I'm not wearing my Merc Music shirt. This is terrible.
Okay.
I decided
what shirt are you wearing?
It says phrasing. It's one of my shirts.
Oh.
Because phrasing is something I started saying instead of, that's what she said. You say phrasing. If something's phrased, poorly. Yeah, phrasing.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh.
Yeah. The worst, again, maybe the worst of my merch shirts that I could have worn. I have like actual good merch, and instead I'm wearing a shirt that just says a word on it. So.
It's okay.
Choices, actual good merch. Like that.
Nice.
That one's actually good.
That's pretty
probably
sweet.
my favorite merch design I have. But moving on, We have the Super Carlin Bros versus Nick Merckx. Another one where you don't know. It's perfectly okay. It's still not as bad as the first.
I don't watch
round.
like streamers.
Right. So, yeah, fair. So the Super Carlin Bros are basically movie reviewers on YouTube. They mostly focus on like comic book and other nerdy movies. I don't think I've seen them ever like try to review The Revenant or something like that. It's mostly talking about Marvel or Star Wars or that kind of stuff. And then Nick Merckx is just a Twitch streamer. He plays video games and can sometimes maybe be entertaining. I don't like Nick Merckx. He's kind of a douche.
Well, then we're not going to go for him. We'll go for the other one.
I'm influencing again. See the issues?
Yeah, no, it's good. Please, I need it.
But no, like, so Nick Merckx just threw a whole... So TwitchCon is about to happen in October. And, like, when it was first announced, they said, you know, proof of vaccination isn't going to be required. No, you know, anything to do with COVID, you're not going to have to wear masks. And then, you know, people pushed back like, hey, this is like a huge event and people are douchebags and are going to show up sick. So, like, can you require masks or vaccinations or something? And then they did, and Nick Merckx threw a fit. And I'm going to host my own event at the same time in San Diego because, it's like,
that's so
okay,
entitled.
Dude. Yeah. It's like, okay, dude, I'm over it. Have fun over there. I'll be over here.
Yeah.
Which I actually will be over there at the...
Oh, that's cool.
So pumped for that. But not going to go to Nick Merckx's place. So, weird.
More like COVID convention.
Right? Like, please take all the sick ones over there. We'll hang out over here and have a party.
Yeah.
Weird times. Next, we have another Twitch streamer, Soda Poppin', against Muselk, another Australian YouTuber. From Click, the same group as Laserbeam and Creator. I gotta be honest, I haven't watched Muselk in years, and I've never seen any of Soda Poppin's content. I can't help you much here, other than Australian accents are cool, so...
Soda Poppin is a cute name.
Fair.
I do like that. I feel like if I choose one of these people and they turn out to be bad people, this is like...
No.
I just don't know. I don't know who these people are.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, okay, Soda Poppin', I think I know nothing about them at all. There's a chance they could be terrible people. Muselk seems like a good dude from all I've ever seen from him. But again, haven't watched his content in like 2 years.
We'll go for Muselk then.
That's also not how Muselk is spelled. When I created this bracket, I was typing too fast. There were like 400 names, so like...
Oh, God. Yeah.
Next, we got Mr. Beast up against YouTube OG Fred. Yes, Fred.
How did he make it this far?
Because it was the meme, apparently. Like, he beat out Tim the Tap Man, so apparently we're just leaning into the meme.
Yeah, I'm going to say Fred. Sorry, Mr. Beast.
Oh my God, we're leaning so far into the meme. I love it. Mr. Beast finally goes down. I yelled about Mr. Beast for a while the last time we went through this.
Why?
Because he's praised like he has original ideas, and he's never had an original thought. He just takes what, people have been doing for 40 years and just does it bigger. That's not an original thought. That's just throwing more money at something.
Like, did he come from money? How did he get all that money?
No, he did not come from money. He got it from YouTube. I mean, he is the most subscribed creator on YouTube.
Oh, I didn't know that.
On just one channel. The one actual smart thing Mr. Beast did is he has all sorts of channels. He has Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast Gaming, Mr. Beast Philanthropy, whatever. But he also has Mr. Beast in other languages. Like, he hired voice actors and So, like, that was smart. That's the one thing he's done where, like, oh, like, 99% of the world isn't going to be able to understand my videos. Let me push this towards other people. That one was smart. I'll give him credit for that one. But, like, his actual content, there's just no original thought to it. It's like, oh, this was a big thing in the 70s. Put your hand on the car, last one to move gets the car. It's like, car dealerships have done that for 50 years. This isn't a new idea.
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch him.
Fair.
But I know of him, obviously.
Yeah. It's kind of hard not
his
to.
content is just, like, not something that I would watch, really.
It's not really for me either.
Yeah. I don't get the appeal.
Nope. It's just not my thing. Next, we have another Australian YouTuber, Lachlan, up against a TikTok creator / comedian in Youth Pastor Ryan. Honestly, I have a feeling you really enjoy Youth Pastor Ryan's content. I don't know why.
I don't know. I'm not a religious.
He's not either, which is the funnier part.
Okay.
Yeah. It all started as a joke because people tell him he looks like a youth pastor. So, Youth Pastor Ryan.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go for Youth Pastor Ryan.
All right, there we go. And looks like we moved through this very quickly.
Yeah, we did.
The final matchup of tonight is Theo Ash, another TikTok sports creator, up against Technoblade. Rest in peace.
I died.
You don't know
I
Techno?
don't know.
Really?
No.
Okay.
No.
Technoblade was like mostly a Minecraft YouTuber. Has like 12 million subs. The worst part about it, though, Techno passed away like less than 2 months ago from cancer. And yeah, don't love bringing that part up, but
no, yeah,
it is part of the thing. But Techno was great. But
I'll vote for him then.
Okay. Sympathy points, I guess.
Yeah.
But Technoblade moves on again. You'll love to see it. I am going to have to start planning out the rest of these podcasts a little differently because they're not going to take a full hour to move through.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for it to be such a short little go there. But it is what it is. Nothing I can really do about it.
I feel like this is going to come down to, like, Markiplier versus PewDiePie.
I think there's a decent chance that Valkyrae moves on.
Okay.
I could see Valkyrae getting up there. Or, I mean, the meme could live and Fred could win, which would be phenomenal.
No, what did I do?
If that meme lives on, I will be...
If Fred beats
so
Markiplier...
Oh, God. And then there's, Technoblade, there's a shot just because of, everything that has happened there. He's got a shot.
Yeah.
Not saying it's a great shot, but he has a shot. Because he probably moves on next time. So, there's a chance. I don't know how it ends, but it's because I'm not in control here. Though it did.
I guess not.
Because if I was, Jacksepticeye wouldn't have been eliminated so early.
Yeah. Who did you start out with?
A Twitch streamer who goes by the name of Ordani was who started the bracket, the tournament, I should say. And, yeah. Actually, it was my complaining about Jacksepticeye and then bringing up, Ethan, Crank Gameplays. That's the reason Crank Gameplays got to move on and try. And then he lost to a sports TikToker. So that feels odd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I had some very big sports fans on the last 2 episodes. So
that was your mistake.
Sports creators moved on. I know. See, it's the weird thing with me though. I make too much content. On TikTok, I am the sports creator guy.
I guess,
But
yeah.
on, I'm also the Twitch streamer guy and the YouTuber guy and the
Yep.
podcast guy. So I have a weird jumble of friends that then, when we start looking at all the content creators together, it's like, what the hell were the other people thinking? It's like, you two are very different people. It's not close. I have a weird mishmash of friends. It's great.
Yeah.
We do not share the
No,
same
I love
mindset
that.
at all.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Lots of creators just ended up losing weirdly early. Philip DeFranco was out in the first round.
Yeah, I don't watch him.
Fair. I mean, all he does is talk about, like, real life news now, so, like...
Oh.
That's a little tough. Because...
I don't know, I watch a lot of, like, video essay YouTubers now.
Fair.
So...
I think learning more information, because normally that's what video essays are doing. They're teaching you about something, whether it's important or not is besides the point. But it's just learning something is nice.
Yeah. No, it's really interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, we have...
Oh, you should have put Wendigoon on here.
Who?
Oh my god,
no.
you have to.
Oh god, who do I not know?
You have to watch Wendigoon. He's like kind of okay, he's not new, but I feel like he got popular like within the last 2 years maybe. He does like conspiracy kind of.
No, I'm not looking. Why are you showing me videos about that creature? That is not... No, I don't... We don't...
Yeah, he does like cryptids and like conspiracies and stuff.
Oh, well, depending on... Well, I guess I can tell by the way his name is, but that is a creature we don't talk about around here. Thanks.
What?
What? I'm not even gonna say it. The actual story.
It creeps you out that much? I know.
You don't realize where I live. Those ideas, as the Native Americans called it, not a deer. I kind of believe they're real, and if they are, I'm not in a great spot for that. I would live near
They can't get into your house unless you invite them in.
Well, that's vampires.
That's the rule. No, that's how it works for them too.
But there's many other things about them that are weird. And like the weird stories about them, the hearing somebody yelling your name from out in the middle of nowhere, that's something that happens here. When you're standing outside, it happens to me like
I
weekly.
forgot you live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, like I'm good. I don't play with those cosmic forces. They can stay over there.
Yeah. When I was in elementary school, we had like this book in the library of like Canadian like supernatural stuff.
Yeah.
And the Wendigoon was in it. And I literally was, or the Wendigo.
Yeah.
I was so afraid of it for like so long. It was like my biggest fear. And now I'm just kind of like, whatever.
Fair. But yeah. Just where I live is a whole thing. Like this, so where I live, there is a old like U.S. military fort that is entirely shut down now because it was built in like the 1800s, and so the actual property where I live used to be like actual Native American land, like they used to be here. So
I mean,
all of those stories that come from them, I'm like, okay, that could be a real thing. I don't know. I'm just gonna not mess with it. Those are not forces I want to play with today.
Like skinwalkers.
No, I'm good. I'm all sorts of
good those creep me out.
Yeah. Yep. Like, I'm all sorts of good on all of those ideas. I will be over here hanging out. You guys can mess with those. Don't ask me for help.
Yeah. Yeah, it must be creepy in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it can be. It's definitely, for me, it's weird when I like go to a city to travel and it's midnight and you look outside and there are lights. Because like,
Oh,
other than the 1 yard light we have, you look outside and it's
yeah.
just black everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like, I have no clue what's over
Wow.
there. I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah.
That's probably why
Yeah.
I want to live in a city so much.
Yeah,
Less
that's
to be
fair.
worried about.
Well, there's different things to be worried about.
I don't know. People don't scare me. I don't know.
Really?
I have a very weird belief system when it comes to people. And it's, the idea of somebody being willing to kill you, I don't buy into. I think 99% of people don't actually have that in them. And if you do, looks like I'm dead anyways, so what can I really do about it? I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
I guess it's kind of different being a girl too, like, or a woman.
Yes.
There's
Yes,
a lot
it
more
is.
to be afraid of.
Yep. Yeah, that is fair. Very
Yeah.
different life experiences. Very.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's not great. I can see it from that perspective. Yeah. Middle of nowhere might be better. But yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I don't know.
not.
I feel like
I don't know. Middle of
everything
nowhere.
has its own everything has its own downsides, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, different perspectives there are
Mhm.
important to acknowledge. I'm trying to extend this, but I don't really have that much more to say. Other than,
No, it's all good.
were there any other creators that you think I forgot to put on the list? I probably should have been asking everybody this, but
I'm like, who do I
who do
Let's see.
I watch constantly?
Yeah.
Because that's another thing. I mean, I feel like
You
I
didn't
watch.
put Brittany Broski,
I don't know who that is.
the kombucha girl.
Nothing. I got nothing for you. I'm sorry.
What?
Again, it's
The
there's.
girl.
Oh, go ahead.
The girl. Okay, she's like a TikToker, but the girl that like tasted the kombucha and she was like made that face. She was like, "Do I like it?" Like, I don't know.
Brittany
Just look it up,
Broski?
or just look up kombucha girl and you'll see the meme and like the meme is
Oh,
what's
okay.
popular.
Okay. I know of her, but I don't.
Yeah.
Fair. See, that's the thing. When I created this bracket, it was just me and one other person trying to go over, like, what can we do here? What names are we forgetting? Tried to do my best, but there's just so many creators that, I might never have even seen before that you might be in love with. So it's like, I can only do so much here.
Or Cody Ko.
That feels like a valid miss, but I also,
Yeah.
I don't know. I definitely know that name. Yeah, that's a miss. I also don't know if he would have made it very far anyways, though. Just based off who I talked to, I don't think he would have,
I guess,
made it very far.
Yeah. Oh, I just watched so much Markiplier, like, that's all I watch.
Yeah, Mark's great.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a bunch of Unis Honest clips pop up on TikTok lately, and that's been tough. Because I get I want to go watch that video. Oh, right. I can't.
I feel like you could have put Emma Chamberlain on it, but that's also kind of niche. Like, I don't know if...
Yeah. Oh my god.
Well, it's not like... She's like one of the most popular, but I feel like it's not the demographic.
Right. I honestly kind of forgot about her. That one I'm going to be real about. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she barely makes... Like, she doesn't really make videos that often anymore, so...
Yeah. And who was... Oh, God. What was that guy's name? He was... I know he made a couple videos with Emma, but it would have been years ago. He was
like
the American guy who like moved to Britain, lived there forever. Yeah. What the hell was his name? I gotta figure this out. It's gonna bother me.
I literally have no idea like who you're talking about.
I think you will if I figure out who it is.
Like she used to make videos with the twins like a long time ago.
Unless I'm thinking of the wrong person, which could be. I don't know. God, what was that guy's name? This is gonna bug me. This is
I don't know.
Okay, I need to go to YouTube. I wish I knew which of my accounts I would have subscribed to him on.
I feel like you're not gonna find it.
I'm going to.
I don't know. The only like guys she made videos with were like the twins.
Okay. I found the guy. Now I gotta figure out if I was insane or not.
She used to make videos with like James Charles a way long ago. And then there was that one guy that I don't think they ever made a video together, but she dated that one guy.
Oh,
and he did YouTube.
I just had the wrong last name. It was a different Emma, apparently. So I'm just going insane.
Okay.
I'm just going insane. Okay. Different Emma. My bad. That's my
what
least
Emma
favorite.
was it?
Emma Blackery. I don't know why I got those two confused. But Evan Edinger. He was a guy who lived in America, moved to the UK, and then would like sit down with, British people and talk about the different ways, life works there compared to here. So he also had like Dodie Clark on a few times and just different people.
Oh.
So that's where my brain went. I don't know why. Maybe Emma talked to him too. I don't know. But
maybe, and yeah.
who knows? But as far as I can tell, I was thinking of the wrong Emma.
Oh.
Makes me feel less bad then. But yeah. I don't know. And then there were other creators who were just tough, like what is Filthy Frank, those type of guys. It's like they technically probably deserve a spot on the list, but I don't want to actually have to talk about them weekly, so like
no.
Moving on to the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Like I think, having PewDiePie on here is already enough of a issue.
Of a stretch. Yeah.
And then what's even funnier is I think I had Logan Paul but not Jake Paul because fuck that guy.
Yeah.
I was like, Logan's at least kind of mellowed out. I'll let him have a chance, and then he got eliminated first round. So cool.
Well,
I guess that all works out. Oh yeah, Good Mythical Morning got eliminated in the first round too.
Oh, I haven't watched them in so long,
Same.
but like I used to watch them so much.
Used to be like my morning routine. I'd get up and watch all 3 videos and hang out.
Yes.
Yep. I can't remember the last time I actually watched a Good Mythical Morning episode.
I always look at their thumbnails, but I never click on them anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's part of getting older. Stop caring about certain things. I don't know. But
I think I'm just too enthralled with the same like 5 YouTubers to watch anything else.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Here's another one. 5 Minute Crafts beat out Hank Green in the first round.
Why was 5 Minute Crafts on here?
Because they're, one of the biggest channels everywhere.
For, like, children?
No, like, adults like 5 Minute Crafts for some reason. What I've always wondered is, like, do you have no brain cells? Because, like, half the stuff they do doesn't actually make sense. But
I
hey,
don't know anyone who watches them, and like I probably wouldn't watch them unironically.
the first person who was on here liked them, so I guess.
That's
Vsauce also lost in the first round. So did David
Oh.
Dobrik.
that first round. Honestly, I don't like David Dobrik, so I don't care.
Yeah, but I mean, just the level of person. The Try
Yeah.
Guys didn't move on.
Oh,
Mark Rober, he lost out.
I don't
Who
know
else?
who that is.
Oh, fair enough. Trying to see other big names who lost the first round. Casey Neistat didn't make it out of the first round, which was
Does he
interesting.
even still make videos?
Like once every couple months. And it's always talking about how much he misses making videos. And then he just
Oh my
doesn't.
god.
It's like, dude, if you don't lie to people and get them to think like, oh, he's going to start making content again. It's going to be so good. When in reality, it's like, no, I just miss it, but I don't actually want to do anything with it. So,
Kuno. It's like Kuno lost.
Oh, was that a first round or a second round thing?
I don't know. That was the second round.
Okay. That's why I didn't see it. I was still looking at the
Still.
first round.
Still sad.
Yeah. Game Theory lost to a sports TikToker. Sakuno lost to Youth Pastor Ryan,
Oh my god.
which is funny. Oh no, Jake Paul was on the list, and he won a round, which
Oh,
bothered me
jeez.
a bit. Because he won it over a zombies YouTuber, which I know doesn't mean much to most people. But if it weren't for Call of Duty Zombies, I would have never started creating content. So all of those people in the zombies community, like, I don't know, they have a special place in my heart. So it sucked watching an asshole like Jake Paul beat one of them.
Yeah.
Not a fan. Who else? That was Ray William Johnson lost. Most people don't know who that is because they weren't on the internet when he
don't.
existed. Ray William Johnson was the first YouTuber to ever get 1 million subscribers. He was the king of YouTube
Oh.
from like YouTube started 2006. So from like 2006 to 2010, Ray William Johnson was huge, and then he disappeared. And like in the last year, he's just started making content again, and everybody's like, "Where the hell have you been?"
Whoa.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, you were gone for years. What are you doing?
Mhm. Did he explain it or?
Not really, as far as I know, but I haven't kept that much up with it. It was just one of those like, what the hell?
Yeah. Huh.
Let's see. Drama alert, Keemstar. He lost to a sports
God.
TikToker, so that's fun.
I don't think I like Keemstar either.
Fair. That's fair. Keemstar is
Yeah.
different. But,
Kind of like.
if it wasn't for that guy, I don't know if we'd have all the other YouTube drama channels that, got to talk about what's going on the internet. I don't know.
I don't know. The type of like YouTube drama channels I watch are like kind of specific.
Fair.
Like I think the last one I watched was about. Oh, the last one I watched was not about YouTube drama. It was about the that movie with Harry Styles.
I don't watch
And,
a ton of movies.
I don't know. There was like some sort of drama there, but
After it was at the one award show when Harry Styles spit on that one guy.
yeah, he didn't
okay.
spit on him.
Okay.
But,
On the ground in front of him intentionally. It's close enough.
No, he didn't spit.
I don't know. Really looked like he spit, and the other guy really acted like he did.
No, I don't know. Yeah, some people thought that he said he was calling like the director a bitch, and that's why the other guy like reacted like that. But if you look at the video, there's no spit, and like they both confirmed, like both their agencies confirmed that he didn't spit on him.
It looked like he did, and that's all I saw, and it was like, what the fuck? What's going
Yeah.
on here?
Yeah.
Why? Who else lost weirdly? I think that's about it.
Mhm.
Oh, the Fine Bros. So like, God, what are those channels?
Oh, like the React.
FBE or whatever, the React channels. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, they had their own problems as well, but they lost to some Fortnite guy. A lot of people lost to Fortnite guys, it feels like. Which kind of makes sense. It was, the biggest content on the internet for a long time, but everything was Fortnite for like 5 years. I don't know why.
I can fully say that I have never watched a Fortnite video.
Fair.
Yeah.
I get it.
I don't know. I don't watch like that many gamers. I just watch like the main ones.
Fair. Or at least what used to be the main ones, because like it's starting to feel like, Jack and Mark and PewDiePie are not the main ones anymore. It's weird.
Who are the main ones now?
Probably,
Maybe it's just we're old.
I think so, honestly, because I think it's moved to the point where it's like Courage JD and Tim the Tap Man and Dr. Disrespect, and those guys have like taken over mostly.
I literally have no idea who those people are.
Awesome. That's great. To be fair, you only had to vote against like one of them this time through. So
Okay.
I think only one, which was Ninja.
Yeah.
Who's also kind of old and washed up at this point.
How old is Ninja?
He's in his 30s now, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, Ninja's, I don't think a lot of people realize how it took Ninja quite a while to break through on the internet.
What the heck?
Yeah, he's 31.
Oh my god, I thought he was like 27.
No, 31, which means like his big break, he was 27. 26, 27.
Oh, yeah.
So, but yeah, even Ninja at this point, went from averaging 80,000 viewers a stream to like 4. Like, I don't know.
Wow.
The internet's moving on from the creators
we
know and love.
Yeah.
Except Markiplier and Jacksepticeye still seem to kind of have a path.
Yeah, I think Markiplier had like a rebirth.
Yeah.
Like he really did.
Yep. I think a mixture of Unus Annus and the heist with Markiplier, in space with Markiplier, those were all very
I think Five
big.
Nights at Freddy's also did it because it came back, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Forgot about Five Nights at Freddy's. For good reason, I think. God, that game.
What? You don't like it?
It's so overplayed all the time. I've never played through it, but I swear I've seen it all like 47 times.
Yeah.
Because every creator
I like the
played
lore.
it.
Yeah.
Fair. But
it's interesting. I know the lore. It's fun.
I don't know the lore, and I've watched so many videos on it, but I just kind of like zone out.
I feel like it's more interesting when you know the lore.
Maybe. That could be.
Yeah. Because then you're like actually invested in the storyline.
To be fair, I think that's the answer with like everything.
That's true.
Like,
yeah.
Would any type of content be good if you're not invested in it at all? Like, if you don't care at all, how do you get invested in that? Like, you've never seen a Marvel movie, but here, I'm going to put on Endgame and wonder why it didn't affect you the way it affected me. It's like, because they don't care. That's not their path. They don't care about superheroes or comic books.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't really have anything else. Anything else you want to talk about?
I am good.
Fair enough. And I guess...
Yeah, sorry. Head empty. Like, no thoughts in here.
Fair. there's just not much left to talk about. I mean, we've covered
Mhm.
every creator I think we cared to talk about. So
I'm excited to see who wins.
I am too. And then I've decided at this point, once it's over, I'm going to reset the bracket and go through the way I would have done it
Yeah.
and see how
yeah.
that goes and see how much different it actually ends up
Yeah.
being.
I love that.
But we'll see. But yeah, I think for now, make sure to go follow her everywhere: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Am I missing anything?
No. No,
Okay.
that's it.
The
Yeah.
app is what's posted down below on the banner. So make sure to go follow her everywhere. Thank you so much again for coming on. But for now,
My pleasure.
that'll do it for me. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.